Hello there, and welcome to another feature preview for Fall of the Republic 1.1, where today we're going to be talking about the Republic's command staff functions. So this is something that is fairly similar to the command staff that we have in Thrawn's Revenge for the New Republic. So if you've played that mod with that faction, you'll be somewhat familiar with what the idea is here. Basically, the Republic, much like the New Republic, has a lot of military commanders that we know of, which makes it a bit hard to narrow down a hero roster for them for the game. So we've kind of turned that into a feature of the faction. Much like the New Republic, you have a set of slots for your different commanders. Here right now, if you go into your government information tab, you can see we have our active command staff with Captain Pelion, Admiral Coburn, and Admiral Yularen. So you can see on the map we have Coburn and Yularen, I believe, here, and then Captain Pelion we have somewhere else. But we also have, unlike the way the New Republic works, a senior commander. So the sector army commander here, which is Tarkin right now, and Tarkin is going to be down on Ariadu here. So if you want to switch out your commanders, you can do that. If they die, you'll have to pay a certain amount of money, and then you'll be able to reactivate the slot. But you are able to kind of cycle between a bunch of different options for these slots. If you go down in the government overview screen thing, you can see a whole list of the options that are going to be available to you. So for the sector army commanders, we have Tarkin right now. The other options include Hauser, Wessex, Grant, and Moff Tracta. Then you can see the other commander options down here. And this is something that'll be expanded as we go through different releases. So you can have 3 active regular commanders and your 1 overall commander. If you would like to switch them out, we can just sell, or we can buy the option here. This will unassign Tarkin.
Research complete.
And that'll open up our slot for next week. But you can see our other options here. We have Hauser, who has a dreadnought named Ultrachrome. You have Moff Tracta, who has a Venator Rebirth. You have Octavian Grant with the Venator Audacity. You have Den Wessex with another Venator, Readout. And you have Tarkin with Executrix, his Imperator. So we're going to stick with Executrix. We're going to re-implement Executrix here. And if we go over to Yularen, you can see we have the same option to replace him. And
research complete.
So he'll be gone there. We'll let the week roll over because that's when this updates. We'd like to make this update whenever you open the menu, but that's more of a long-term change that we'll have to do. And we'll be able to open this screen, and you'll see we have still Tarkin, Pelion, Coburn, and then we have an open slot there. So these are some of the options. If you want, let's say, Screed and a VSD to replace Yularen's Venator, you do that. We have some like Marissa Zinj, who is related to some of the characters from Thrawn's Revenge. So Marissa Zinj, obviously being Warlord Zinj's mom. So there's a lot of kind of smaller characters that we want to tie in through this way. It helps the faction not be overwhelming with its number of heroes, but really add to the idea that this was a faction that was galaxy spanning and has a pretty deep roster. Unfortunately, factions like the CIS don't quite have as many characters that can apply for a feature like this, but we want to make sure that each faction has things like this as part of their factional mechanics and government mechanics. So kind of like how the CIS has a couple characters like Trench, Grievous, and soon Dirge, who can come back after dying, you can get kind of a parity in what the factions are able to do through different mechanics like this without having to apply the same thing everywhere. But hope you're looking forward to this release. We did a video a few days ago going over the release date for Fall of the Republic 1.1. So that is coming out on April 28th of this month. And then we'll have even more cool stuff coming after that. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned here if you want to see more news as it happens or join the Discord server. And hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.